Hey everyone, this is my reaction to the 8th episode of Radiant. Last episode, Duck got to have fun in the sewers with an underwater squid creature and just, made a new friend. I guess that's cool. Not much more to say on it beyond that. It was a bit of an odd episode. It felt a bit fillerish, really. But, it was a fine episode, I guess. So let's see what we're doing today. 3, 2, 1, play. Yes, where would we be without the sorcerers? And Seth is back to training, it looks like. So how's it going? Smash? Or explosion? Yeah, explosions, right? Oh well, it looked nice at first, Seth. Just keep trying. Yeah, you just tore up that glove. Oh well, we can fix it again. Well, like I said, just fix them. What? Not my gloves. Oh. Those do look sturdier. Black silver, wow. Those should be a lot tougher. Well, wouldn't that be a bad thing then? Then what's... why? Oh, yeah, he's not gonna be able to take those off, is he? This does not seem very helpful for training with controlling Fantasia. Okay, so we're not making much progress, it seems like. It's my magic? I mean, I get where he's coming from, but... well, you have to be able to use it properly. And not, hurt yourself or break your stuff. Gotta love his very simple understanding of the world. With great power comes great responsibility, boy. Uh, what is he forgetting? The power of friendship, perhaps? I mean, you already tried to take it off. You saw what happened. Yeah, let's not take them off. I feel like it's best to keep them on until we've learned our lesson. But yeah, not really sure what he's trying to say here. I mean, Seth's always had a simple goal. Gain power so he can just make the world a better place for everyone, especially sorcerers who are very much mistreated. Is that what he's talking about? Otherwise, I don't know what he's trying to get at here, as far as, what he should know. But yeah, he does keep ruining the gloves, so it's kind of best to take them off until you stop doing that. So I get that. At first, I was just giving him different gloves because they would be sturdier and they'd be harder to break, but then we found out that they just prevent him from gathering Fantasia at all, and can't even take them off. It's pretty harsh, but hopefully the result that Yaga's looking for happens, I guess. But we're not making very fast progress if we still haven't shown to Yaga that we're worthy of being worthy of training. So very slow moving. Proof of strength, progress. Ooh, food. I know, right? He's so mean. That's the idea. Looking good, Meli. Yeah, he's not in a very good mood right now. Don't choke. It's because you're a very naive child. Of course he wouldn't do such a thing. But give me a hint. Meli, do you have a hint for me? Or Doc, maybe you do. Well, we don't have the debt to deal with. Why would he ever do that? It's a cute blush, though. Wow, Doc. Okay, so yeah, what's up? I'm curious. What exactly did you come here for? Oh, that does sound important. That stupid voice. I never did check if his voice actor was the same as Teddy from Persona 4, but it still sounds like it to me. Yeah, you definitely like concealing people with debts. Wow. Come on, guys. Poor Duck. You're very cruel to your children. Oh. I was curious how we would leave this place. I didn't think it'd be banishment. No, we cannot. Unless, you know, we start selling our bodies or something, but I don't think the show would go that route. Wow. Someone still looks like they don't have a care in the world. Well, maybe I guess trying to teach you the value of magic and an appreciation for it. I don't know. Ugh. I don't know, crying in a corner, perhaps? Or just sweating. Yes, everything is for Miss Melba. Music. Probably not the hand he wants to hold, and that is not what you look like, dude. Not exactly what she looks like either. But yours is definitely a stretch and a half. Snail-like life. Yeah, that's totally how things will go. Whatever keeps you going, man. Whatever works for you. Yeah, it looks quite nice. Good job, Meli. I still love her. The show would just not be the same without her. Are those the courageous quartet, whatever they call themselves? The gloves actually do look kind of cool. Uh, why would you show me that? But yeah, I think that's them. Been a while since we've seen them, but I do recognize the gold tooth. Probably. Yeah, some people, not very many. And a familiar face is about to approach you. I'm sure you're excited to see Seth. And he's excited to see you. Cool. Black silver gloves. Those are made to obstruct magic. Black silver creates a space of neutralizing confrontation. For this reason, is occasion this wasn't quite fast enough. Wow, Seth. Seth never changes. Yeah, dude, it's not wearing as much clothes, unfortunately. Don't do that. Of course. And of course they escaped here. Don't stare at it. It'll corrupt you. We need you to stay as pure and innocent as you are, Meli. Are those fighting words? That's what they do. You know, Team Rocket over here. Yeah, just a few, not a lot. Wow, I'm going for the attack magic. Yeah, I was actually just as surprised as you. That's great to see. I'm so glad. So proud of you. Not that I did a lot, but... You're not gonna do it again, are you? Don't fart magic at me. Nobody wants that. That's like cruel and unusual. What, the powers in their butts? Or that too. But Meli, you should counteract with your butt. It's the only way. So magic underwear. Didn't even know they didn't even know they were Mormons. Please stop doing that. Either that or a cute girl has to do it to balance out. One of the two. Oh, nice. The thing that actually did something that time. I'm just glad to see you can do it at all, Meli. I don't think it worked as well as I'd hoped. Yeah, we need to get Meli a pair of magic underwear and to counterattack. Maybe we could steal one from them and, you know, change it up a bit. Oh no, we've been discovered. He can still punch you. If it has that black silver in it, would he be like to be able to punch through a magic shield then? You can drive a hard bargain. Give me a pair of magic panties, I think I can agree to this. But it has to be a Meli's size. That's important. Do you? I doubt that's mutual. It did carry quite an impact. A man, he's a boy. It does suck to not be able to use magic as a sorcerer. Okay. I think I'm starting to get it. Basically, they have the mentality that's a more extreme version of what Seth is kind of thinking. Yeah, Yaga was kind of worried about him going down that direction, I think, is part of the problem. Thinking that power is all that matters. That as long as you have enough of it, anything else will just kind of work out. Let's do this. I need ultimate bravery to withstand that attack myself. Yes, we block that. Oh, I think we switched over. Yeah, you show them, Meli. Yeah, let's see you block this. The one that actually specializes in offensive magic. Well, you know. Calm down, you little creature. But this time with your butt. It'll be more effective, I promise. Yeah, just have faith in him, I guess. You're not taking my advice, Meli. I'm a bit upset about that. Come on, Seth. Use your one punch. You act like that's a very complicated strategy or something. Oh, damn, that definitely hit. Like a broken nose now. That like hit him right on the nose. Oh. But you didn't, that's what matters. Yes. It's a great teamwork between these two. And back to normal. It's a great nickname you have for them. You let her go right now. Oh yeah, you pissed him off. Come on, Meli, just kick him. Wow, are you gonna fall off from that, seriously? But of course Seth's gonna rescue him because he's the good guy. I mean, you can't use magic, right? So that's not a good idea. Yeah, that would not be a good thing. Uh, yeah, it definitely stings a bit. And there they go. He drops like a rock. Do we have to save him, though? I really don't want to see any more Hippo's underwear-based attacks. I think I've had enough of that for one lifetime. Or 10 lifetimes. But yeah, we've already done it. Do you have to hold him like that? Like, do you really? I don't think he'll be too harsh with you about it. And Meli, of course, doing her best to help. She's always appreciated. And Boobity's cool too. I don't think he's actually going to expel you. Yeah, he saw the whole thing, of course. Okay, I guess that's kind of you. Yes, it's great. I guess so. New gloves or fixed up old ones? Huh. Huh. Okay. I gotcha now. So it was intended to basically have the opposite effect as you would usually expect from gloves. Okay, so pretty much a power boost, more or less. They look pretty cool. Oh wow, that's much better than before. We're gonna start a next episode. Be patient. What, the Bravery quartet? Oh yeah, that's not a very good looking snack. I mean, I guess maybe would like it, but wow. Uh oh, that's what the tourney was about. A giant shaved ice machine. Okay, why not? Look at it this way, you're probably burning lots of calories. Maybe you look like your mental image of yourself eventually if you keep it up long enough. To be continued. Ugh. Ugh. Uh, Alma could have said something about the gloves' true purpose before he left. Would have been nice, but but then again, she warned him about the yellow cat and not to trust it, but he didn't listen to that either. So maybe it wouldn't have made that much of a difference. But just forgotten. But yeah, I think Dart is gonna be chasing after them for like the entire show, if the ED is anything to go by. Oh yeah, that we saw that in the ED. I think it like pokes at Dart's ship and makes it fly away. Those who hunt heretics, Inquisition. Why though? Just why? Well, that was the eighth episode of Radiant. And this episode, I mean, it was mostly about, Seth's inability to properly, you know, gather up the Fantasia and use it. He always just ends up messing up and ruining his gloves and all that. And that was a problem. Yaga's idea of dealing with that was basically take his gloves away from him, give him some new ones. Ones that make it impossible for him to actually gather Fantasia and use magic. Of course, Seth was not happy about that. He just wasn't happy about that at all. And yeah, I wasn't really sure exactly where this was going, but I guess Yaga knows best. But yeah, Seth was very, very salty. And pretty much, yeah, we brought out the dead again, and I guess we were supposed to deal with that by, cleaning up the place and fighting against the Bravery quartet and all that, which, we did. Unfortunately, the Bravery quartet decided to change things up a bit, and they now have magic underwear. Because why wouldn't they? Which means that we as the audience have to suffer through all their attacks, which are basically just bending over backwards, sticking their butts in our faces, and shooting magic at us. So yeah, that's great. Yeah, I was not a big fan of that. I never enjoy that sort of thing. And Meli also seemed to take issue with it. So it's I kind of wish Meli would have tried to imitate that. That would have been nice. But oh well, that would have been a nice silver lining to the underwear attacks. But nah, we didn't get that, unfortunately. We were able to deal with them though. One thing that was really cool is getting to see Meli actually be able to use offensive magic without going to her alternate personality. So that was great to see. I don't think it's as strong as her other personality, but the fact that she is making that progress is cool. It goes to show that Seth isn't the only one that's actually practicing, training, getting better. Meli is as well, which is really cool to see. I was pretty excited to see that. And of course, yeah, the Bravery Quartet was pretty strong defense. It was hard to get through, but we eventually were able to take them down. A little bit of teamwork between Meli and Seth, which was great to see. Seth flying up and just attacking them, just I think he just kicked them right on the nose. That was pretty great. And he took the cowardly villain idea and basically just captured Meli. And then the little boobery just got into his face and messed him up, and he fell off. And then Seth said, "No, evil bad guy, I'll rescue you." And then he went to rescue him. He's like, "Oh crap, I can't use magic. Oh well, I guess I'll just take out the gloves, sacrifice everything just to help this villain that tried to attack me, because that's what good guys do in anime." And that's what he did. Luckily, things didn't go too badly because he didn't get expelled. Yaga was okay with it. He just barely passed the task and all that, and also did not get expelled from the he didn't get banished, which is cool as well, because we got kind of some of that from the yellow cat. However, Doc's still down there twirling away the giant ice shave machine, which I did not think that's what that was. I wasn't sure what it was, but I never would have guessed that. So that was cool. Like, who needs that much shaved ice? Good God, man. But this is the same cat that has a throne 20 times bigger than it needs to be for him. So, it makes sense, I suppose. But yeah, we got a pretty big reveal that the gloves that Alma gave him were kind of meant to keep his power in check, basically, because being able to use magic without gloves is not a normal thing. I mean, it doesn't matter if it's gloves or underwear, but you need something like that for most of the time. But Seth doesn't need that, and that would definitely gather people's attention. And Alma knew that, so Alma made sure to deal with that. So there's definitely something unique about Seth. Possibly he's half sorcerer, half, the nemesis, which is still a theory that I have, because that kind of thing just really common in these type of shows. And they're definitely showing him as being unique for some reason, and that's definitely a pretty obvious thing. I do hope it's something a bit more original than that, but that's currently what's on the front of my mind as far as reasoning behind Seth's uniqueness in that regard. But yeah, just again, poor Doc. He just sits down there having to push the thing, fantasizing about eventually getting with Miss Melba. But yeah, who knows whether it'll actually work out or not. Just yeah, I guess I hope. Doc. He has a lot of problems in this show. A lot of bad things happen to him. So I do always hope that things work out with him for him eventually. The good news is there's nobody else in Miss Melba's life. There's nobody else that she likes. Nobody else that seems to be pursuing her. He just has the obstacle of her father that's on her hand to deal with. But aside from that, yeah, he should be able to work his way to her heart eventually. I think she does like him at least a little bit. So, I'm sure we'll get there somewhere at some point. But yeah, Seth's got a new pair of gloves. He's able to actually properly utilize his powers, so it seems like we're going to really be able to make real progress with the training going forward because he no longer has like a hindrance on him. So that's great to see. I think there was some other like shonen anime where the protagonist like couldn't use his true powers because of something limiting him, and that's why he failed so much before. But yeah, that's all I really had to say on it aside from just this is if I had known this is what I would get with the Bravery quartet returning, I would have preferred them not to return. You know, at the very least, put on some pants, guys. Like, just that's all I ask from you, really. But yeah, that was another decent episode of the show, I suppose. Next episode, we seem to be actually getting into a real nemesis battle. Like, if that preview is anything to go by, we should be getting into that. So that'll be interesting to see. Thank you for watching, and a special thanks to Cnouki for supporting the channel. If you enjoyed this video, I hope you consider clicking the like button and leaving a comment, because that's a great and easy way to let me know that people want more. If you want to do something big to help the channel, you can support me on Patreon and get nice benefits like early access to certain videos. See you next time.